Edward Muybridge, born April 1830, was a British photographer and important in the pioneering work for photographic studies of motion. Muybridge is known for his pioneering work on animal locomotion. In 1877 and 1878, he used multiple cameras to capture motion in stop motion, and he used praxiscope, a device for projecting motion pictures that predated flexible pre-forwarded film strips used in cinematography. The Lumiere brothers, French inventors and pioneer manufacturers of photographic equipment, and who devised an early motion picture camera called the cinematograph. The Lumieres held their first private screening of projected motion pictures in 1895. The American Woodville Lantham had screened works of film several months earlier, but the first public screening of films at which admission was charged was held on December 28, 1895 at Salon Indien du Grand Café in Paris. A Trip to the Moon is a silent French film directed by Georges Méliès, inspired by a wide variety of sources including Jules Verne's novel From Earth to the Moon and Around the Moon. The film follows a group of astronomers who travel to the moon in a cannon-propelled capsule, explore the moon's surface and escape from underground groups of Seleniteans, and they return to the Earth with a captive Selenite. It features an ensemble of casts of French theatrical performers led by Méliès himself in the main role of the professor, and is filmed by the overtly theatrical style which Méliès became famous.
Life of an American Fireman is a short, silent film Edwin S. Porter made for the Edison Manufacturing Company. It was shot late in 1902 and distributed early in 1903. One of the earliest American narrative films, it depicts the rescue of a woman and child from a burning building. It bears notable similarities to the 1901 English short film Fire, directed by James Williamson.
French artist Emile Cole created what is considered to be the world's first animated cartoon in 1908. His black and white short film Phantasmagorie is composed of 700 drawings that Cole illuminated on a glass plate. He photographed black lines on a white paper and then reversed the negative to make it look like chalk on a board. Sergei Eisenstein's classic landmark and visionary film was released in the US in 1926, advancing the art of cinematic storytelling with the technique of montage.
The studio produced its first feature-length animated film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, in 1937, and as of 2014 has produced a total of 53 feature films.
The film's most renowned and brilliantly edited 7-minute attack sequence with a slow, suspenseful build-up with the cornfield crop duster sequence. Manhattan businessman Roger Thornhill was lured into the flat countryside by the enemy's spies. He was led there on the pretext of meeting and connecting with Fabled Kaplan, his non-existent double. Kubrick's landmark science fiction classic In the Opening Dawn of Man sequence contained one of the most famous jump cuts in cinematic history. In the slow motion, the man-ape leader flung his weapon, a fragment piece of the bone, equantly and jubilantly into the air. It flew and spun upwards, twisting and turning until it eventually turned into a spacecraft.
Avatar is cinema reinvented. One of those rare but crucial turning points that redefined the movie-going experience forever. Also, it had fantastic CGI, which was amazing at the time, and also it was incorporated with 3D, which was a lot less popular at the time.